everyone. Thanks for joining us for our next Facebook Live session. Today I'm joined by one of our longtime lead business consultants, Dave Wolf. Dave's been here for quite some time, and he's going to answer some questions for us about what some of the most commonly overlooked owner-operator tax deductions are, especially now that we're getting really close to getting time to file your taxes. This is a great topic to help you get prepared for that. So Dave, thanks for being here today and answering these questions for us.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hopefully this will be informational for you. We'll be able to help you out with your tax season.
Great, so let's get right into it. One of the first categories that we'll talk about that's commonly overlooked are truck supplies. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So truck supplies can be anything basically termed reasonable or necessary for your business. It can extend from anything you attach to the inside or the outside of your truck, fire extinguishers, chain hangers, any type of toolboxes, ladders, etc. On the inside, you're looking at bunk linens, mattresses, CB radios, refrigerators, microwaves. These are all reasonable and necessary items for you on the road. You want to keep track of personal items, not so much the general stuff, but things like steel-toed boots, leather gloves, sunglasses, caps, believe it or not, anything that might have a company logo on it. These are all possible business expenses that you can take.
Okay.
There's other type of supplies, starting with the office, pens, pencils, software, computers. All of these things can be a business expense if they're dedicated to your business.
Okay, so and then office supplies, we just kind of went into that. So calculator, paper, envelopes, staplers, things like that, do those count?
Yes, even the things that you may have at home attached to the internet, a fax machine, computer of some sort, even that internet service. If it's important to your business, you can take these as business expenses also.
Okay. Great. Anything else under office supplies, or does that pretty much cover it?
That pretty much covers it. Any type of professional services you have would also be considered a business expense, other than, say, your tax preparation here at ATBS, lawyers, etc.
Okay. The next category we're going to go into is maintenance. Tell us a little bit about what items there are considered expenses.
You're going to have different types of maintenance expenses. Some will be very large, and some will be just general, like preventative maintenance, changing your oil, etc. These are just general expenses you're going to take in total each year. However, if you were to repair a transmission to the tune of $5,000 or $6,000, maybe $10,000, that could be an expense that could be spread out through a course of a number of years, so that if you didn't need all the tax help in the first year, you could extend that out and use it in the next years.
Okay, great to know. And let's move into another category here of personal supplies. What kind of personal items could an owner-operator deduct on their taxes?
So personal supplies are a little tricky. We go back to the leather gloves, coveralls, steel-toed boots, sunglasses, caps. General stuff that you would wear anyways, undergarments, socks, etc. These not so much, but certainly your fluorescent vests, any safety gear that you have out there is going to be a deduction for you. Okay. You won't be able to take hygienic supplies like toothbrushes, etc. Even though you may have a kit that's dedicated to the truck, it's still not an allowable expense.
Okay, great. So let's see. What about communication expenses? What kind of things could someone deduct there?
Communication expenses can range anywhere from the carrier you work for, his satellite system and what he charges you for that, to just your cell phone. In between there, you have satellite radio, XM. These are considered possible safety devices because you can look at long-term weather that way in many different areas. And you get very dependable reception. It's possible in some cases that you could take DirecTV, but that seems to fade in and out through the tax rules, so you want to be careful with that one.
Okay, great. Let's take a look and see if we've got any questions. I think we have one that says, I heard you can claim the expenses from an animal in your truck. Is this true?
So a dog that is actively protecting your truck can be considered security. And yes, the maintenance of that dog, that animal, vet bills. I would recommend maybe going to one training session so you legitimize that this dog was trained to help you in your truck. But food, etc., all these things would be deductible.
Okay, great. Let me check and see if there's any other questions. I don't think there are. So that was pretty quick and easy. Wraps up our session for today, but feel free to post more questions if you have them in the comment section, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can on that. If you need help with your taxes, don't forget to give us a call. Our phone number is up here on the screen, 866-920-2827. So again, if you need help with those taxes, make sure you give us a call. Dave, thanks so much for joining us today and answering those questions.
You're welcome. Thanks, everybody. Have a good tax season.
Thanks, guys. Drive safely.